guys. I am so excited. This is my first YouTube video. This is something I have been wanting to do for a very long time. I'm inspired to do this for two reasons. Three, rather. This channel is going to be based off of stories that I've written about my life. That first started out as books, but as time and life went on and things kept happening, I just never had the time to complete them and submit them and things of that nature. So then I was inspired in 2018 to begin to write about my life in a series of stories. So the first story is called Like a Geisha, and the second one is called Dark Divine Fairy Tale. Okay, so that's that portion of where the spark of my even having content to write about or talk about. Okay, so most recently, after going through all this huge journey that actually started in 2016, that journey really went through the stratosphere after I met and fell severely in love with this person whom I met in 2017. Okay, stay with me, it's all gonna make sense. And so during 2020, during COVID, is when I really discovered that there was something very wrong. Okay, I known back in 2018, I told this person, hey, I think you might have this, thing going on with you. I won't say the word now. I do have a mental health background, and I'm sorry, triggers. This is a trigger. I do have a mental health background, so I wasn't totally unaware. But again, when you're in a situation, you don't know certain things are happening to you. It's so bizarre. You can have so much knowledge of something, but when you're going through it, you don't see it. Anyhow, so 2020 things got very real. Being locked down with this person and really finding out what was really going on. Okay, so here we go. We're getting there, guys. By the way, my name is A.K.A. And we will get to the point where I will explain, which is why I didn't say my name right away, because there's going to be certain people I think that's going to get this right away. I know they will, but I wanted to not say my name right away. But my name is A.K.A. And I have one journey to share with you all. Okay, so 2020, things get very bizarre. 2021, I'm out of the house and I wasn't well, to say the least. I started writing this story, which I was inspired to say, you know what, this could be a TV show and or a movie. So I have this friend who has a son who was one of the vice presidents at MGM, and he and I had recently got in touch, and I said, he said, write it out, don't care how rough it is, just get it to me. So I began writing and writing and writing. And I put together a packet on how to do a treatment for a pitch. And in that packet, there is this right here, which is a video that I made of myself and my significant other right when things were extremely intense. So this is a screenshot of the video that he and I made. This was an extremely intense kiss that we shared, and it was on my Instagram page, like 2 other ones before the one I have now, and it was so intense. And I remember in this moment, I thought, oh gosh, like it was, I literally couldn't think. And I put this filter on it and saved it. And then a lot of other things happened to the video and the photo. But, and again, I'll explain more, but this is Dark Divine Fairy Tale, which is the name of our story that I wrote about us. And what I also believe is the story of how all things in existence really is. I think it's a dark, divine fairy tale. Just how this is all gonna tie together. Again, stay with me. So I still plan to get this story on some screen, on some platform, because I think that it is one that many can identify with, and there is a point of view that sparked in my head, and I said, oh wow, I'm wondering if this rise of this particular personality disorder may be even meant to be or somehow like divine, even to to just spark ownership of our own actions and the things that we call into our life. So basically what I'm talking about is law of attraction and or quantum physics or the quantum model of, you know, we have these woe stories of, why is this happening to me? Why does this always happen to me? And I believe, and it took me so long to get here, that we really do call these things into our life, and we call them into our life to overcome them, no matter how bad it hurts. Okay, so what have I said? Basically, this YouTube channel is about quantum physics and or law of attraction and love. Okay, because I believe that the divine and or God is a conscious. And so that's one point I want to make. And secondly, I don't think we know who we are without love, without experiencing love or lack thereof, trying to maintain, obtain, trying to keep or let go of love. Everything begins and ends with love. This is a very wordy first video, and I promise you it will all make sense. What personality disorder I'm referring to is narcissism. Now, this is not new to me. This is not a fad. This is not a trend. This is something that I experienced in extreme, very extreme high levels of abuse. And it's not a coincidence of going through this and now this is all you're hearing about. And it's because we're living in a narcissistic world, in a narcissistic society where narcissism is promoted. These people are bred, but they've always been there. It's just we are at a time in this version of reality that it's all these things are starting to emerge, and I don't think it's a coincidence. What things am I talking about? Again, this narcissism, what's happening with our finances, what happened with the sickness, what happened with all the things we're seeing in the air, in the movies and films and books and channels. And I shudder to say this word, but the awakening of what's going on in the world. Why is narcissism something that stands out to me other than my going through it? Because someone who is a narcissist is so disconnected. Their mind and their body is so disconnected. And it is believed that, well, it's proven, to look at their brains, there's different parts of their brains that's not even activated, which again ties into neuroscience and quantum physics, which got me to this. I was able to bridge this gap probably, I would say, in maybe October of 2022. I'm sorry. I'm not going to hide this from y'all. I'm going to leave this in these videos because it's real. I get triggered. And so my eye will jump, my ear, even my heart, I will get, it would beat differently when I talk about this. But it has gotten so much better because of I am learning and I am committed to doing the work on myself in every way for my ascension. Bookmark that word. Of course, the name of my channel is Ascension D2F. Yes, I know what most people think D2F is, which is another reason why I put it there. These very people that would think, she's talking about down the... Y'all are the ones I'm trying to reach the most. This photo is just one that you will see. That is not eyebrow raising, but the one that is coming that you will see. People are going to look at that and be like, what is she trying to prove? There's a reason for that. That photo was also called Ascension. Again, this is my first video. It was put on my spirit that today's the day you put this video out. It's not going to be perfect. The background's not going to be right. Your content is this video is going to be kind of scattered, but do it. So I'm doing it. So anyhow, back to the connection. I was just, something told me to just start searching, and I was searching for things, and I was looking up some things, and some things on Google came up and YouTube. I ran across this channel, and there's this gentleman. He studies neuroscience and quantum physics. Him and his partner, I do believe that they're married. So cute. Love them. They're just adorable. And I've been listening to him and following all these beautiful minds that interview him, and people like him of every race, every color, background, and I've gotten some books and things come to me while I'm dreaming, certain colors and all these connections. And I will mention him at the end in his channel. But I came across his channel, and it's now August. And I said, okay, this is why I found this person, because I had all this stuff about my life. And I had a point that I wanted to make for years. And again, I couldn't get it tight. I could never nail it down. But after months and months of consideration, I said, this is why I ran across this page and all these people with this amazing insight to ancient texts. My channel will tie into that too. And all these ancient, I get overwhelmed because it's so beautiful. All these things that I thought and that I saw as a child, things that I just knew in my gut, things that I couldn't explain. Why I always felt like I didn't belong here. Why I still don't feel like I belong anywhere. I mean, I don't have a home here on this planet. And I always felt, oh gosh, you guys, we're gonna go places on this channel. So the two people again that is gonna watch this when I post it, we're gonna multiply that, and we're gonna have 2 million, 25 million that all get the download for everything that I'm talking about. And we're gonna have a family, and you're gonna have kinship, and you're gonna have fellowship of people who think just like you. So stay with me. Stay with me. I know I'm all over the place. But when I ran across this information, it made me blend the two. What my personal life and journey in love from a child until this big age that I have now all makes sense with my choices, with what I've always thought about, my obstacles in this life and things that I have to overcome. And so what it has come down to again is science and love, and choice. And I think, you guys, that we're on to something here with all the hurt. I believe that this rise of these narcissists, and I'm sorry, y'all, I know I'm going to start off kind of rough here with you people, you Bible thumpers, but when I remember one day I said to this person, I looked to him and I said, and I'm sure he won't even remember it because he can block things out severely. That's what they can do. I said a couple of things, but I remember the first time I said, you sound like God, the way you are. And looking back now, all I know is that puffed up his chest. Now, this is someone who was raised with a strict parenting. I guess they were Christians, and dad was in the military, and the whole thing. But I believe that the person that is written about in the Bible is the first world-renowned narcissist. I do not believe that is the creator of all. And I'm wondering again how some of this stuff is related. And I'm hoping to get the attention of these great minds and be able to talk to them and have them further give me insight. But these are things that are just kind of in my head and in my body that I feel that I'm going to keep going down this rabbit hole, and I want some help from you all too. And I just I hope we can do some good here, and I can make some connections with others. that feel the same way that I feel, because I know I'm not the only one. So again, on this channel, we are going to keep connecting the dots between love and neuroscience and physics. And again, I know I'm going to be confident that these great minds are going to find me and hop on my channel and help guide me where I want to go. And we're going to use my life and all the things that I have gone through to help get us there. So again, I am Akasha, and this is Ascension Dark Divine Fairy Tale, aka Ascension D2F. And I want to thank you for sitting through 20 minutes of my very first YouTube channel. And I hope that you will join me, and we will keep ascending and discovering magic and miracles together. Thank you.